Diane Kruger, the German-born actress whose career spans the high-octane action of National Treasure to the introspective depths of In the Fade, has long been a figure of poised elegance in Hollywood. Yet, beneath the red carpet glamour and critically acclaimed roles lies a profound personal anchor. Her 6-year-old daughter, Nova, shared with longtime partner Norman Reedus. In a candid revelation that peels back the layers of her public persona, Kruger discloses how motherhood has recalibrated her artistic compass, making her selections in the cutthroat world of acting far more deliberate and infused with purpose. Motherhood, Kruger explains, has transformed her from a performer chasing diverse narratives into a guardian of intention. "I can't teach her, I can only live by example," she shares in an intimate exchange, her words carrying the weight of generational wisdom. Growing up in a post-war Germany marked by economic hardship and rigid expectations, Kruger navigated a landscape where women's ambitions were often curtailed by societal norms. From her early days as a model in Paris to her breakthrough in Troy opposite Brad Pitt, she carved a path defined by tenacity. But Nova's arrival in 2018 heralded a new era, one where every script page is scrutinized not just for artistic merit, but for its moral resonance. "Obviously, I grew up in a very different world than she ever will, so there's a lot of stuff that will just be a given for her that I went through, and I wouldn't never tolerate that for my daughter," she reflects, her voice a blend of protectiveness and quiet triumph. This ethos finds vivid expression in Kruger's latest venture, a starring role in HBO Max's The Seduction, a bold reimagining of the 1988 classic Dangerous Liaisons. As Madame de Rosemonde, a character Kruger describes as one of the first pioneers of women that decided to live their life like a man, she embodies a woman trapped in the gilded confines of 18th-century aristocracy yet determined to shatter its patriarchal chains. The role isn't mere period drama. It's a feminist manifesto in corsets and intrigue. She was able to navigate the golden cage that was traditionally built by men for men, Kruger elaborates during a joint discussion with her co-star, the rising French talent Anna-Maria Bartolomei. The character's internal fury, a seething rage against invisible barriers, mirrors Kruger's own historical battles. The subtle dismissals and additions, the pressure to conform in an industry that often reduces women to archetypes. What draws Kruger deepest into the project, however, is the baton-passing symbolism. Madame de Rosemonde isn't content with personal liberation. She mentors the next wave, her rage inside of her of trying to push those walls, a clarion call for progress. "I love portraying that rage inside of her of trying to push those walls and handing the baton to the next generation who will push further," Kruger enthuses. This theme resonates profoundly with her life as a mother. Nova, with her unfiltered curiosity and boundless energy, represents that next generation, innocent yet poised to inherit a world still wrestling with equality. By choosing roles like this, Kruger isn't just acting, she's architecting a legacy, one where her daughter can draw strength from stories of defiance rather than submission. The joy in this portrayal extends beyond ideology into pure, unadulterated fun, a rarity in Kruger's discerning oeuvre. "That was, for me, the fun and the reason why I wanted to be part of it," she admits, a spark of mischief lighting her eyes. It's a reminder that artistry thrives on passion, not obligation. And in passing this spirit to Nova, Kruger envisions a future screening, her daughter, wide-eyed and empowered, declaring, "Hopefully she'll watch this one day and be like, 'You kicked ass, Mom.'" This aspiration transcends vanity. It's a vow to normalize female ferocity, to show Nova that power isn't borrowed but inherent. Yet, motherhood's gifts come laced with humor's sharp edge. Kruger recounts a delightful anecdote from the set, where Nova's unvarnished honesty served as a grounding force amid the elaborate costumes and period accents. Peering at her mother's elaborate 18th-century attire, powdered wigs, layered gowns and all, the child delivered her verdict with childlike bluntness. "She saw me in costume and she was like, 'You look like from the olden days, Mom. It's making you look old.'" Kruger laughs at the memory, the sound warm and self-deprecating. In an industry obsessed with youth and perfection, Nova's quip is a reality check wrapped in love. A reminder that true beauty lies in authenticity, not artifice. It humanizes Kruger, stripping away the aura of untouchable sophistication to reveal a woman navigating the everyday absurdities of parenting amid global stardom. This interplay between professional evolution and familial grounding underscores a broader narrative in Kruger's life. Partnered with Reedus since 2016, the couple has cultivated a co-parenting dynamic that defies Hollywood's typical turbulence. Reedus, the brooding heartthrob of The Walking Dead whose gravelly voice and tattooed intensity contrast Kruger's refined poise, brings a grounded creativity to their union. Their home, A haven in New York's vibrant chaos, buzzes with Nova's laughter and collaborative art projects. Ritas's photography mingling with Kruger's script readings. It's a deliberate choice, raising Nova bilingually, steeped in European heritage and American grit, to foster a worldview as expansive as her parents' careers. Kruger's selective approach extends beyond the seduction. Recent roles, like her nuanced turn in Swan Song, reflect this maternal filter, prioritizing stories that challenge without compromising her availability for bedtime stories or school runs. It's a delicate balance, one that echoes the struggles of countless working mothers in entertainment, from Cate Blanchett's advocacy for flexible schedules to Viola Davis's calls for equitable representation. Yet Kruger approaches it with grace, viewing Nova not as a limitation but as an illuminator. The child's influence sharpens her instincts, turning potential roles into teachable moments. What might once have been a thrilling villain now demands scrutiny. Does it perpetuate stereotypes? Does it inspire?